Hey guys, it's Madam Wario, and welcome to another episode of Mario Party Evolution, where we analyze various Mario Party topics within the entire franchise. Today, I'm going to be making the debate of who is a better host, Toad or Tumble? Okay, so if you've seen my Let's Plays of Mario Parties 1 through 3, you will know which I am a bigger fan of. Now, I want to go through a brief comparison of the two characters and why I am pro Toad. I am hashtag Team Toad all the way. Now, to be honest, when Mario Party 3 first came out, I was extremely disappointed that Toad was removed as the host of the party. The game kind of changed form and took a different route, and with the new Star Leader idea that was introduced, I was kind of just not having the new concept for the whole series. Then later, about a million years after Mario Party 3 had come out, I came around when I played story mode in order to unlock content for my Let's Play, and that completely changed my view on the game. I loved it. I realized how amazing Mario Party 3 actually is, and I gave it a bigger chance, and now it is in my top 3 Mario Parties of the entire franchise. So that being said, I absolutely love Mario Party 3, but I still have a bit of a beef with Tumble. So if you remember the intro to Mario Party 1, you remember that Toad was kind of trying to break up a fight that was busting out between all the characters. Now, this may not have been the most amazing, mature fight in the entire world, as it did consist of a bunch of Mario characters contemplating who was a superstar and who wasn't. An argument I probably had with my sisters when I was about 3 or 4 years old. So in my brain, Toad with that big old mushroom head of his that obviously encages a gigantic brain because he knows everything about everything, he knew how to solve this issue. And he was the one who introduced the entire idea of Mario Party. He legit said, go to this village, and I will make this board game for you all to play so that you can decide who the superstar is in a legitimate fashion. How do you take that away? That's like taking Walt Disney and making him the salesman in the gift shop instead of the head of Disneyland. What? You can't do that. That is not a thing. It was his idea. He came up with the whole world. And now you're just gonna put him in the gift shop? No. I was very disappointed with this. This is my personal rant. I know it seems probably kind of weird to some of you, but I don't care because I love Toad. Toad is my second favorite video game character of all time. Next to Wario, Toad is my main man. And Toad was my first love. I will add that to this equation. I fell in love with Toad before I fell in love with Wario. So the fact that my favorite game was all his idea makes me love him equally to Wario in Mario Party 1, because the game wouldn't exist. Now, the only discrepancy I have is, hello, why wasn't it Toad's party? But I guess Mario sells more games, so Mario just got his name on the party altogether. That being said, the whole turn of events in Mario Party 3 with the new theming and all that, which I'm sure there's a logical, scientific explanation that somebody has memorized the Wikipedia page and researched every single element of who was in charge of Hudson Soft and who was doing what in Nintendo at the time. But when it comes to pure fandom and me just thinking whatever the heck I want, I just think adding a different host was a bad idea. A lot of people think that Tumble is very, very cute. I always thought he was really annoying, and I am like the queen of thinking everything is cute. So when I think something's annoying over cute, there's an issue. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn with this or anything, but I am just saying that Tumble was a little bit too enthused for my personal taste of the chill that is Mario Party. Also, he didn't really offer much to the game. I mean, Toad was kind of like the main man, the master. He sold you stars, he told you like what the rules were, what you were going to do, he got you all set up. And then he was basically like, alright Koopa, you take things from here, I'm done with this crew. And then he was like, oh my gosh, let's announce who the superstar is. And when you hand that off to somebody like Tumble, who's this brand new character nobody even knows, no one has any connection to, and he's not even really used for much other than being like, oh my god, yay, here's where the star is. It's kind of like, why is this character in this game again? I feel like Nintendo just designed this character for Mario Party 3 out of purely wanting a new character for Mario Party 3 and not knowing what to do. So they were like, hey, a dice block, yeah, let's do that. Let's make him look like Toad, except he has no body and just has arms and legs sticking out next to his head. That sounds good. Therefore, I don't understand why Toad was nixed from his host position. Now, this trend of Toad not being the host anymore continued into future Mario parties, as we all know, because the games became a lot more themed individually and had more of a gimmick per game, for lack of a better word. I'm not really sure how to describe Mario Party 4 and up. Mario Party 4 through 10 all have a bit of a gimmick to them that makes them different and makes them kind of their own game, not just a continuation of the first Mario Party, which we all know. The game changed, it evolved, it made its mark in the beginning, and then I know that Nintendo probably felt like, hey, we have the freedom to do whatever the heck we want now, so we'll just make up characters and we'll try different things. And I think in a lot of ways, Mario Party is a test series for many other games and franchises, like, hey, what are people interested in? What are they responding to? It's almost like to test people at this point, I think. Which, you know, that's another theory in itself. But back to the whole purpose of this particular episode and my rant on Toad versus Tumble, I just think that Toad has a lot more purpose. He has a lot more substance to him within the actual game, and Tumble just is kind of like, hey, I'm here because I am cute. Cool. And he doesn't really do much. He doesn't have like a storyline, he doesn't have much of a character, and they didn't even use him again until Mario Party Advance, so he was a little bit of a flop character in that regard. Now, in Mario Party Advance, he's far more important, and I liked him a lot better because it seemed like he had more of a purpose in that game, but it still doesn't make up for the fact that Toad was taken out of that position that I don't think he ever should have left. I get that Nintendo was probably curious, like, hey, what if we made a Toad board like in Mario Party 4, which was awesome and great and all that nonsense, but then they wanted to make him a playable character, and that's cool, but it's still kind of like, yeah, but what about the roots, like where this started? That's kind of like remaking Super Mario Bros. And making it Super Link Bros. With like Link from Legend of Zelda, and does Link even have a brother? I don't think so. That wouldn't even make any sense, but it still is like doing that. It's like, what is the point of this? This character has no tie to this particular game whatsoever. Hey guys, it's Super Mario Bros. 3 starring Link. What? I just don't get it. I never understood the whole Tumble thing, and so I felt that this was the perfect series to where I could rant about that and not put an entire Mario Party 3 board playthrough on hold because of this rant. So that's my discrepancy with the Mario Party series and its turn of events in Mario Party 3 when Toad was demoted. So anyway, I would love to know your thoughts. That's going to do it for this episode of Mario Party Evolution. Please let me know, are you Team Toad or are you Team Tumble? Because I would love to know your reasoning behind whichever team you're fighting for. Thank you guys so much for listening and for watching yet again, and for all your comments and support and input. This has been Madam Wario with more Mario Party Evolution, and I will see you for even more Mario Party content next time. Peace out, pimps.